Continuing on with our player signing interviews, announced earlier this week as well, Nate Kallen, defenseman, makes his return after a year in the SPHL. Nate, how's everything?
It's going really well. How are you doing?
Doing well. Good to see you again. Tell us about your last year in Macon, where you had a chance to play, something that not a lot of guys were able to say in 2021.
I really enjoyed it. It was a great group of guys. We were all kind of in the same boat with not really having a place to play, and we did really well. But overall, it was a great experience.
Now, it's really interesting because you arrived in Maine literally a week before everything got shut down. Is it weird thinking back on that? You know, you came in, you played those 3 games, and then it was done. Is that weird for you?
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, it's just been so long. You know, it's crazy that it was like a year and a half ago. It feels more recent than that. But I was happy I got to play. You know, a lot of guys that were coming out of college the same year I didn't get to. So I was just fortunate, you know, grateful for the opportunity.
Do you think playing this past year gives you a leg up on some guys that might not have been able to find a place to play?
Honestly, I have no idea. I think that everyone will come back ready to play, and the guys who didn't get to play will come back hungrier. Obviously, I was fortunate. You know, I enjoyed it, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
Well, in the SPHL, you know, even though it's a lower level in the ECHL, it might have been a little extra competitive this past year because of the guys that had to go down there and play. They had nowhere else to play. What differences did you notice going from the college game to that level?
It was definitely better than the college game, but I would say that from the 3 games I played with Maine, it was not as good, but close to it without the top level of like super high tier skill. So I thought it was good. You know, I went down there with no expectations, and I came out like, okay, wow, this was good hockey, and I enjoyed it. So.
Well, it's always a competitive training camp, but this year, new affiliation. There'll be Bruins players here, Providence players. What is your outlook as you go into training camp and prepare to try to make this team?
I'm just going in, just gonna work as hard as I can and play my game. No expectations. I'm just going in, being myself, gonna just go in and go hard.
And last thing, I don't know if you'll have a great answer to this because you were only in Maine so briefly in March of 2020, but what did you enjoy most about being here and looking forward to getting back to?
I'm looking forward to being near the water. You know, in San Diego, close to the water. It's nice to be close to the water. I was in Michigan for 6 years of my life, and I'm happy to get back to a coast where there's an ocean. So I'm excited.
Yep, from one coast to the other coast.
Exactly.
Thanks, Nate. Great talking to you. Welcome back, and looking forward to seeing you in a couple months.
Yep, no problem. Thanks.